So where IMP Planner is a bit different to some of the other systems out there is all schools sit on the same database. So you can make changes once and that can apply across the trust or across as many schools as you need it to without you having to move in and out of different locations. And when you consolidate in a budget, you're not having to work out what scenario is the latest version for each school because it's all sat under one heading. So it's continuous reforecasting and that's systemized. So you're constantly evolving the budget every month so that then when it comes to budget setting, it's not this giant exercise where you're having to start from scratch. You've been working on it every month in your forecasting area and that pulls straight into your management accounts as well. So you can get your full management account pack from our reporting suite rather than, I know, lots of trusts maybe that aren't on Planner are having to create management accounts in Excel, which is obviously time consuming and I guess you've got human error as well when you're working in Excel. You can create custom calculators as well in IMP Planner. So rather than having to work out assumptions and apply them maybe separately on spreadsheets and then hard type those into budgets, we create that as a calculator, almost like using formula but systemized, so that then you can change make one amendment to a factor that then pulls through straight to these budgets. So you're not having to do that off system and hard type it in. It's all calculated automatically for you. So some of the examples of where we do that is it goes beyond funding and top slides that you might see in the other systems. We can do that with other grants or other costs that might be driven by pupils. We can link that within the budget. We store staffing calculators for all of your staff. You can apply different leave types in there. We handle maternity leave, shared parental leave, and then at the end of the month you can perform a full payroll reconciliation at an individual contract level to check that what's in your budget is mirroring what's on payroll. So within the reporting suite, there's a full suite of reports, and there's reports that are above and beyond what you might be using at the minute and definitely beyond what you might be able to create in Excel, or I suppose easier than what you'd be creating in Excel. So we've got scenario comparison reports where you can put any two scenarios side by side. You can instantly see the impact of budget changes in the trust. You can see that at a trust level, you can see it at an individual school level, and all those reports are saving you time because you're not having to create that in a separate spreadsheet and manually put the information side by side. IMP Planner is a budgeting tool where it can store all of your trust information. You can prepare your 3 to 5 year budget in there. You can automatically reforecast in there. It's got your full staffing details stored, so at contract level of each employee, and all your other income and expenditure area is budgeted within there. And you've got your funding calculators as well. So where a lot of our customers save time, and I know where I saved time, is the automated calculations. So you're not having to populate different budgets multiple times. You can set it up as a calculator that can apply across multiple schools at once. You've got your automated staffing calculations. So you're not having to think about the impact of maternity leave or shared parental leave and work that out off system. That's done in system and calculated for you. A big main one is the management accounts. So when it comes to month end, you're not having to prepare a month end pack. And I know I used to spend a lot of time pre-IMP Planner doing that work in Excel and manipulating the data that we've got, compiling your actuals from the finance system and manually putting that against the budget. That's all done for you within IMP Planner. So we integrate with your finance system. So those management accounts have got your original budget, they've got your actuals, and they've got your new forecasted figures all in that same place. Where we hear great feedback from our customers is often about the support. So we've got really in-depth help guides in the system. We've even managed to build some AI tool in the system so you can sift through help guides without you having to manually read the whole manual. And probably the best part is the in-app chat. So you can get through to a customer support team. And these are people that have worked in finance, they've worked in trust, and it's an average response time of less than 30 seconds. So you're not having to raise a ticket, wait for someone to get back to you, and then by the time they do get back to you, you've forgotten what your problem was. You're getting that instant help, and they can jump onto Teams calls, they can share screens. So it's never slowing you down when you're trying to complete a piece of work.